The Rolex Cosmograph Daytona is a mechanical chronograph wristwatch designed to meet the needs of racing drivers by measuring elapsed time and calculating average speed. Its name refers to Daytona, Florida, where racing flourished in the early 20th century. It has been manufactured by Rolex since 1963 in 3 distinct generations, or series. The second series was introduced in 1988, and the third in 2000. While cosmetically similar, the second series introduced a self-winding movement, the first series is hand-wound, and the third series brought manufacture of the movement in-house to Rolex. Rolex Cosmograph Daytona, a wristwatch manufactured by the Swiss brand Rolex. The watch is constructed from stainless steel with a sapphire crystal covering a black dial. The watch has a timing feature which uses the large seconds hand, which makes one complete revolution over a single minute, and includes 3 sub-dials. 2 of these sub-dials track elapsed minutes and hours, and the other sub-dial tracks seconds for the current time, as the main seconds hand is used for the timing feature. Model number 116520 stainless steel black dial Rolex Daytona. Type: chronograph wristwatch. Inception: 1963. Manufacturer: Rolex. Current supplier: Rolex. Website: www.rolex.com/watches/cosmograph-daytona/. The first series included an exotic variant dial now known as the Rolex Paul Newman Daytona, named after the famed actor, who received the watch as a gift from his wife, Joanne Woodward, and popularized it by wearing it consistently while pursuing his racing career. Years later, the actor's watch, which had been gifted to his daughter's boyfriend in 1984, was sold in 2017 at the Phillips New York Winning Icons auction for a record, for wristwatches, $17.8 million. 1, 2, 3. The current Cosmograph Daytona is equipped with a tachymetric scale, a sweep seconds hand for reading to 1/8 of a second, and elapsed time hours and minute displays. Its Rolex caliber 4130 has the particularity of using a vertical, rather than lateral, clutch to activate the chronograph, and was engineered to feature a reduced number of components for greater reliability. The minute and hour systems of this series is simplified with one single mechanism placed on a side of the movement, used to consist of 2 mechanisms placed on both sides of the movement. 4. With a 40 mm case, it is available in a variety of materials. 5. Version, reference 6239 featured plain pushers, timing buttons, and did not have the Oyster features to enhance water resistance, which include a screw-down winding crown and screw-down timing buttons. 12. Reference 6240 introduced these Oyster features to the Cosmograph Daytona in 1965, but the Oyster Daytonas were manufactured in parallel with other models which retained the plain pushers until 1972. Various models of the original series could also be distinguished by different bezel materials. 6. The movement used in the original series was a manual wind movement manufactured by Valjoux, which was designated caliber 72. It was reworked by Rolex and redesignated as caliber 722. 6. 13. References 6263 and 6265, produced from 1970, were Oyster versions. 14. The movement used remained based on the manual wind Valjoux caliber 72, but with some refinements, and was called the Rolex caliber 727. These Daytonas are very rare and very collectible. The movement has proven to be exceptionally reliable and accurate. In fact, the Cal. 727 was certified as a chronometer in some cases. 15.